Graphing inequalities, how to find the intersection of regions. Have you ever wondered how to find the intersection of regions when graphing inequalities? It might sound tricky, but it can be broken down into simple steps. Let's get started on this journey to understanding how to graph systems of inequalities and find that sweet spot where all conditions meet. First, you will want to graph each inequality separately. To do this, convert each inequality into an equation by replacing the inequality symbol with an equals sign. This will give you the boundary line for that inequality. If your inequality is strict, like less than or greater than, draw the boundary line as a dashed line. This shows that points on the line are not included in the solution. If your inequality is inclusive, meaning less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, draw a solid line. This indicates that points on the line are included in the solution. Next, it's time to determine which side of the line to shade. After drawing your boundary line, choose a test point that is not on the line. A common choice is the origin, which is the point where the x-axis and y-axis meet, unless it lies on the line. Substitute this test point into the inequality. If the inequality holds true for that point, shade the side of the line that contains your test point. If it does not hold true, shade the opposite side. Now, repeat this process for all the inequalities you have. Plot each inequality on the same coordinate plane, making sure to shade the appropriate region for each one. Once you have shaded all the regions, the next step is to find the intersection of the shaded areas. The solution to your system of inequalities is the area where all shaded regions overlap. This overlapping region represents all points that satisfy every inequality in the system. Finally, to verify your solution, pick a point from the overlapping region and substitute it back into each inequality. This will confirm that the point satisfies all conditions. By following these steps, you can confidently graph systems of inequalities and identify the intersection of regions. This method not only helps you visualize the solution set but also applies to real-world situations, like optimization problems, where constraints are represented by inequalities. Understanding boundary lines, shading correctly, and interpreting the overlap is key to mastering this topic. So grab your graph paper and start practicing.